The man who pleaded guilty to threatening a mass shooting at the University of Arizona back in October was sentenced to 16 months in prison today.
The U.S. Attorney's Office District of Arizona and FBI officials joined the University of Arizona Police Department to announce this earlier today, along with a push for the community's help going forward.
News for Tucson's Megan Spector joins us live now on campus with more on that news conference. She was there. Megan, what did they say?
Michael Lee was sentenced today, but he was arrested back in October when one person reported his concerning messages. Now, local and federal law enforcement want to remind the community how important that one report can be.
This arrest and today's sentencing illustrates the importance of community members coming forward to report threatening behaviors.
UAPD Chief of Police stood alongside federal law enforcement officials, using Michael Lee's case as a reminder that tips from the community can really make a difference.
Threats like these are not rare. The FBI National Threat Intake Center receives more than 3,000 tips from the public on a daily basis. We would rather run down a lead that ends in nothing than miss one that ends in the loss of life.
In the case against Michael Lee, he was sentenced to 16 months in prison, followed by 3 years of supervised release for threatening a mass shooting at the U of A on the app Snapchat. With social media, threats can be made literally with the press of a button, but this access can also help law enforcement with the investigation.
It forms a good portion of our sentencing advocacy to the court, because the benefit of social media is even in something like Snapchat, it's preserved and we can have a record and a trail of that. So it is useful for us from an evidentiary perspective.
But on top of the apps, they need help from the users too.
The key message to everyone today is that all of those statements, even if they don't rise to the level of a chargeable crime, are important information for police, schools, and the community at large. We encourage people who feel threatened to report concerning activities to local or federal law enforcement.
If you see or hear anything suspicious online or in person, you're urged to contact local or federal law enforcement. Reporting live from the U of A, Megan Spector, News 4, Tucson.